Hi, everyone. Welcome to another one of our Facebook Lives celebrating sisterhood, comfy couch conversation. She shines. Hey, listen, as I have been sharing with you and posting that we have some guests with us and a major announcement that we're going to be making, several announcements that we're going to be sharing with all of you just to keep you updated as much as possible as to what's going on with Celebrating Sisterhood She Shines Conference. I am so excited tonight because we are in for a treat, some great information. We're now going to share that we are expanding. God is enlarging our territories, and I am so hyped about this. So, do you remember, for those of you who attended our She Shines Conference 2022, um, we had so dynamic women who joined us. They participated as panelists. And last year and the year before last, and the year before that, so I think it was our first year, there were one particular panel discussion featuring young adult women. And boy, they knocked the ball out the park. And last year, I really had the opportunity, because you know me, Miss Social Butterfly, running around, greeting people, engaging people. But I had an opportunity to actually sit in on the session featuring young adult women, and they were amazing. They were engaging. They were articulate. They're smart. They're intelligent. And I'm telling you, I was just so blessed and so happy. You would have thought they were my own daughters. And so I want to share with you, not right now, but I want to share with you some exciting news in terms of what was birthed at our She Shines conference. But before I do, I want to bring on and introduce to you someone who has partnered with me, who was there from the beginning with our She Shines conference. Many of you perhaps have seen our T-shirts, She Shines, celebrating sisterhood. Some other products that we sell at our conference, to help us generate funds so that we can continue to do the work that we were called to do. What is that work? Come on, by now you should be able to repeat it and say it with me. How many times have I shared it? But okay, just in case you're tuning in for the first time and you don't know our core values, our core pillars for celebrating sisterhood, they are number one, social justice, voting rights. That's number one. Number two, yeah, I heard you. Yeah, you were correct. Health and wellness and safety. And number three, oh, y'all sound like a choir when y'all already said it. That's right, spiritual enrichment, building up our faith in Christ, right? And so I'm excited because our three core pillars, we want to continue to make sure that we got it right, and that we not got the receive the information, hear from the subject matter experts, and to do what we were called and assigned to do. And so, as I mentioned about our products, the past two celebrating our She Shines conference, excuse me, I bust out with a pair of bling bling She Shines sneakers. Ah, yes. First of all, I was smart. I was not going to walk around the whole entire day at the conference with high heels and high heels. Absolutely not. So I said, you know what? I want to have some comfortable footwear. And so I'll be able to walk around, without my feet aching and hurting. And so I came out with the She Shine sneakers. And so many people love the sneakers. In addition to loving our She Shine shirts, I want to thank all of you who have already purchased shirts. Those who are still interested in purchasing shirts, we're going to tell you all about how you can get our shirts. And so we now have come up with the She Shine exclusive product merchandise. That's it, merch for short. And so I want to introduce to all of you the person behind our products, the person behind our merchandise. And we have some information, not information, we have something that we want to reveal to you. So come on, if you can, I can't hear you, but put your hands together for Minister Danielle Paul.
Hi, how are you? How are you?
How are you? Happy
I
Sunday
am
to you,
well.
Danny.
Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday.
I'm so excited. Let me
Yes.
tell you, I want the world to know about you, right?
Oh,
You and I'm really no, see, I'm really serious, right?
yeah. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Listen, those who are watching and those who be watching afterwards,
Yeah.
Danielle, and I so want to say Danny, but Danielle, Danielle is such a sweet, kind-hearted
Oh, thank you.
business woman.
Yes.
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 I'm emphasizing
Yes.
business.
Yes.
She knows her craft, she knows her skills. I'm telling you, listen, she is the one behind our products, our She Shines t shirts. Now, no, I don't have on my She Shines t shirts, and that was intentional. I'll talk about this t shirt later on. But I want you guys, ladies and gentlemen, those who are listening, if you need some products to be, design some products, need whatever, you name it, she can do it.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. And so, Danny, let's just have a brief conversation
Okay.
about what you do, how it all came about. And
Okay.
then, you know what? I'm going to have you give the big announcement about
Oh,
the She
wow.
Shines product. Okay? All right. So
Very
take it away.
well. Hi, my name is Danielle Paul. I am the owner operator of For Him Ministries LLC, and we are a custom apparel company that will specialize in embroidery, vinyl, heat press, you name it, we can do it. And our agenda or our focus is always to give you the wow effect in your gift giving and in your presentation, whatever it is that you have for yourself. And so Rob and I had linked up actually about 3 or 4 years ago, unbeknownst to both of us at the WOW conference, right?
Yes. It was
The
the
WOW
one.
sisters. Yep.
Yeah.
And I was a vendor there for the first time ever, and I was selling lap scarves. And you purchased about 3 to 5. I was like, "Good Lord, who is this lady?" But I love her, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And you had purchased them, and somehow we reconnected. I think you were just in prayer one day, and you said, God laid me on your heart, right? And you
Yeah.
caught me. And I was like, oh my God, how prophetic is that? And so we've been together ever since. And I have been honored to produce your merch line since we've been together. I'm honored to always continue to do more inviting things for you, more exciting things for you. And when we get together, we just collab, right? It just become this whole God moment,
Yeah.
right? It's always like, oh my God, did you? And then God said it. It's just this whole back and forth. And so we have come up with a great new item, highlighting She Shines, focus on women and beautifying us, right? And creating a space and a place and a feeling that we can own, right?
Right. Right.
The new item is multifaceted, multidimensional, right?
Yeah.
And it's exciting because you can use it as a carry along, right? To
Yes.
accentuate your beautiful evening attire. And it also has what you'll need to beautify yourself for that beautiful evening attire, right?
Ah, yeah.
And so a little bit about where we are. Fort Hump is we are actually in the space in Burlington City. I'm in a Christian apparel store called Ephesians 612, located at 317 High Street in Burlington City, New Jersey. Stores open Tuesdays through Saturdays. And what we've done is we've kind of soft launched Robin's makeup pouch set. It's there with her famous logo. She shines on it. bling out just for you. It's a bag that has about 15 or so makeup brushes.
I'm going to
And
show them.
they
Hold
are
on.
phenomenal makeup brushes, right? For every part that you do for your face, you want to do your contour, your blush, your foundation, whatever you need to do, it's in that bag. It's exciting. And it's also a little compact mirror. So when you go out, you can make sure your makeup is still intact once you leave. Right, right. Remind you that you are always shining. You are always on fleek, right? It's probably a little dated, but you know, you always look good. And then what you can do with that bag is it can become your evening bag, right? Oftentimes when we go out, we don't want to carry big bulky bags. Just something that's cute that will house your phone, your keys, your compact mirror, your hand sanitizer, your face mask, just in case, because COVID is still here. But it's cute to match any outfit that you have. And it's blingy, so it's a little diamond bling bling with you, right? So you can either maintain your brushes in the bag, or use it as a carry along for your evening wear. So you will find those at Ephesians 612 in Burlington City. It is a Christian apparel store. I think it's the only one in the area, or in the tri-state area, that has Christian apparel only. Right? So
Yeah.
all the vendors are believers. So you got to come over to Burlington City, 317 High Street in Burlington, New Jersey, is literally right across the Bristol Bridge. Or if you're like me and I hate the Bristol Bridge, I will take the Tucony Palmyra Bridge. It's the Tucany Creek Bridge. But I love what we've come up with, right? It's all that you need in a really pretty pouch that you can use for either a makeup pouch container or an evening out sachet or satchel. But yeah, so that's the new She Shines merch that you can
Yeah.
pick up. And we're excited about that, right? We're very excited about that. And you still have your She Shines logo. It reminds you that you will always shine. You should always shine, no matter where you go, right? Because you're phenomenal all within yourself.
Yeah.
And makeup just highlights what you already have. So there we are.
There we are. I am so excited,
Yeah.
Danielle. Listen, we're
Yeah.
growing, and let me tell you, I showed the bag um, without even opening it up inside, and a couple people were like, "Oh my God, I like this bag." You know,
Yeah.
they like the material, the bling, and as you mentioned, they said, "Well, I could use this as a little clutch." You know, when
Yeah.
I'm going out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Then I said, "Well, I'm going to open the bag. Let's see what's inside the bag." And when I pulled out all these brushes, makeup brushes,
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
oh my
Yeah.
gosh, right?
Yeah.
So, yes, I'm excited because now our product is in the store over in
Yes.
Jersey. And so many of you probably saying, but I'm in Philly. How can I get the merchandise? You know, do I have to go over to Jersey to pick it up? No, you don't.
Nope.
No, you don't, because you can order the product, right, through
Yes.
us, by us, you know, and we'll make sure we'll have Danielle's information. I'm going to keep saying Danielle's information in the chat. We're going to post it on our Facebook page
Yes.
and our other social media pages, so people will know where to order, where they can get the bags. And I will say this, right? I want to emphasize that the merchandise, all of our merchandise, help support our proceeds go towards the Celebrating Sisterhood nonprofit organization, so that we can continue to provide the events, the activities, and our She Shines conference. So when you purchase, just know you're investing in an amazing organization designed whose mission is to empower, to inspire, and to offer hope to women. Now, the proof is in the pudding.
Yeah.
Just go back to, go on our YouTube page or our social media page, primarily Facebook, and just look at some of the highlights, the reels from our conferences that we've done last year, the year before last, and the year before that. Check out, we did back in 2020, we did a online, and that's when the pandemic hit because it was scheduled for in person, but we did an online women's revival. It was amazing, right? Just check out, all the information, the relevant, important information that we disseminate out in the universe so that you will be in the know. Yeah. Why? Because our people perish because of the lack of knowledge. And since God has afforded me the opportunity to know, to work with people who make decision makers, people who have an authority, right? It's my desire to connect and to bring those individuals to you. Yep, you right over there. You just sitting there listening, like, and you, right? So whether it has to do with social justice, voting rights, health and wellness, spiritual enrichment, we bring the information, we bring the people to you so that you can connect. Now, what you do with it, that's on you, right? But it will never be said, I did not know. Especially if we have information, we know the people, we have the resources, right? Why? So that you can continue to live a productive, healthy, right, life, right? So that you can continue your walking in your purpose, right? Fulfilling your destiny, headed towards your destiny, because God has a perfect plan, a wonderful plan, a rewarding plan for our lives. Right. You're not just here just to sit up and take up air and breathe in and breathe out. No. And come on, women, we have so much that we have done. We're standing on the shoulders of so many amazing women. Men too, we are standing on their shoulders. We are here today because of them. And God has blessed women with knowledge, talent, creativity. Danielle is here because she's utilizing her gifts, right? Her creativity, her talent, right? For the kingdom, right? And just in case you're watching, so, well, what is this kingdom stuff? Well, I'm not a Christian, so this doesn't ascribe to me. I can't purchase your merchandise. Can I not attend your conferences? Yes,
absolutely.
Yes, we are just the light of the world, right? We're just shining our light of love, our light of understanding, our light of mercy, our light of grace, right? Our light of forgiveness. We're walking this out, and no, we're not perfect. We're not. But we know a perfect God. We serve a perfect God who loves us just the way we are, unconditionally. Yeah. So it doesn't matter if you don't ascribe to the Christian faith, right? It's okay. We want to love on you. Right. We want to connect with you. Right. And so I'm so excited and happy that God partnered us together for him, right? For him, ministry.
For him.
Yeah.
For him, she shines.
Right. For him, she shines.
That's right. For him, she shines.
That's right. So our products, our t-shirts, our compact mirrors, now our nice little makeup bag, clutch, case, multi-purpose, and the brushes, all of this, right? We are putting this out on the market. So it will help us and allow us to do what we are called to do. Right. So Danielle.
Yes, ma'am.
I would be remiss if I didn't mention and say to you, congratulations as you are working on your doctorate degree.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
And for those who don't know, she just came back maybe a month or so ago from Africa.
Yeah.
And she posted some amazing pictures, photos. I'm telling you, you brought it to life.
Amen.
For those of us who wasn't there or weren't able to go, you brought it to life. So I just want to say, continue to do the work.
Thank you.
that God has called you to do, you know, and impacting the lives of people, you know. Yes, she's a mom.
I am a
All right.
mom.
She's a mom, so she knows how
I
to
am a mom.
multitask, and she's
Yeah.
continuing to learn how to balance her life, you know, like all of us are, right?
Yeah.
But she's committed to her purpose,
Yeah.
what God has called her to do. And so I
Absolutely.
celebrate you. We celebrate
Thank
you.
you. Thank you
I
so
am
much.
so excited. And let's
As
just
am
see.
I.
Yeah, I'm just so excited to see where else God takes us, right? I'm
Right.
telling you, it's just going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. I believe that we're
Absolutely.
going to think big, we're going to pray big, right? We're
Absolutely.
going to walk in our bigness, right?
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
And then the bigness is not just for me, it's not just for her,
Yeah.
it's for all of us, right?
Everybody. Right.
As we touch each other's lives. So, Danielle, if you
Yes,
could
ma'am.
put your information in the chat
I
where people
will.
can find you, they can contact you. I'm telling you, folks, before she really, really, really gets big, 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 and then she said, I'm sorry, I
Amen.
can't take no more
Amen.
clients. You need to jump on that. Now is the time. Seize the opportunity.
Amen.
I'm
Amen.
telling you. Oh, and I want to really emphasize to the folks out there who's watching. As I shared, Danielle is very creative. In addition to her being creative, when I said that she is a businesswoman, she is a businesswoman. I'm telling you, she gets like 10 stars, not 5, 10 stars when it comes to customer service.
Amen.
When it comes to delivery, when it comes to, okay, let's address, let me just share or make some suggestions and recommendations. 10 plus 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 plus.
Amen.
I have not had any problems or situations. As a matter of fact, I think I pick up the phone more so than to call her than she calls me. And when we speak, she is very prompt in terms of responding with an answer and a solution. I'm telling you, our sisters have it going on. And I just want to put that out there. I endorse the work, her business that she does. I really do.
That means a lot.
Yeah, I'm very serious. And I want people to know, you know, delivery customer service is like second to none. She's the epitome. She walks in that. That's how she runs her business. And you know, the last thing I want to let people know, I'm so proud of her because she's not selfish in terms of, hear me, getting others involved in her business. And this is specifically her children. Whether they continue on with this or not, her children are right there supporting her. Now, I get excited about that. I really do. Why? Because we hear so much about families divided, mothers against daughters, daughters against mothers, fathers, and stuff like that. But when you have your children supporting you and believing in you, that says a lot about you.
Yeah. I agree.
Come on now.
I agree.
That says a lot about you.
Yeah.
And you did not, to my knowledge, and you haven't put your child or your children aside.
No.
I got to work on my business. I got to do my business. You know, if y'all want food on the table, then I got to do my no.
Right.
She's a woman who knows her priority as a mom, right? And then creating an atmosphere, creating space for her children, even if they don't take it on, at least guess what? She educated her children about business.
Yeah.
How to run a business.
Yeah.
She's modeling it in front of them. And it's okay if, as they continue to, grow up and move on, it's okay if they don't, carry it on, take it on, the legacy, but at least they can say, my mom provided an opportunity for me and taught me, and so they're knowledgeable how to operate and run a business.
Yeah.
And they can use those skill sets and that information and apply it to their purpose, their business, right?
Mm-hmm.
In the workplace, right? In their social life as well. So listen, folks, it's bigger, it's much more bigger than just, products and creating products and selling products and, getting paid, right? No. And so she's a role model, and it starts in the home. So I applaud you. I do. I applaud you for that.
Thank you so
really
much.
do. I really do. So thank you so much. Don't forget to put your information in the chat.
Will do.
Yeah,
I will do.
we want people to, look you up and contact you. And listen, folks, if you contact her, whether by mail, email, telephone, or text, let her know that you heard about her through Celebrating Sisterhood. She shines. We gotta let people know.
Yeah.
That you heard it from us, our Facebook Live, or if you purchased a product but you didn't know about it, right? On Facebook Live, but you saw somebody else, who had the product and said, "Oh my God, I want one," please, because that's important. That's so important, right? And we want to support our sisters who are in the business of providing products and or a service. So thank you so much.
Absolutely. It was an honor. Thank you for having me.
Any party words?
No, yes. Of course I got party words. I mean, come on, man, I'm a preacher, right?
Yeah.
No, but I am honored to serve, right? And I'm honored that you notice what I do, right? Because oftentimes when we get our platform, we don't remember those who helped us get there or helped us to be sustained there. So I appreciate you, and appreciate you for even giving me the opportunity to be on your platform. And to just serve, right? I love to serve. I have a servant's heart. And I love to serve. And I love that you notice the customer service, because that's important to me. I don't care what you sell. If the customer service is horrible, I am leaving. I don't care whose name is on it. I don't care what store it is. I don't care who wrote it. If customer service is horrible, I am leaving. And that's number one to me. So I appreciate you for seeing that and knowing that about me, because that's what I need to make sure that you walk away with when you do business with me. So God bless you.
God bless you too, Danny. Yeah. Thank you so much. Take care.
Absolutely. Love you. See you soon.
Love you too. Okay.
Bye-bye.
Wow, folks. So there you have it. Many of you have been asking, who does your t-shirts, and we like the product, and where could we purchase? How can we get it? Or I have something, a product that I have in mind, but I don't know who to contact, just to bounce around an idea, the whole 9 yards. Well, see, I don't mind sharing, right? And so you just heard from Danielle Paul. Check her out. Please check her out. Call her, text her. She's on social media, right? And I'm telling you, she is responsive. She really, really is. So I'm excited. We're going to post about where you can purchase our products, our t-shirts, our bling sneakers. Now I have to say though, the bling sneakers are custom, okay? And it's going to cost you just a little bit more, but it's worth it. All proceeds go to support Celebrating Sisterhood She Shines Conference. And speaking of She Shines Conference, I have some announcements to make. Yes, but before I make the announcements, you got to stay to the end, because we have some upcoming events that we want you to join us, to partner with us, or at our planned events. I'm telling you what we have in store for this year. You would want to be there. You want to grab your girlfriends, your male friends, your spouses, your children, your co-workers, again, to support our mission, our ministry, our outreach, and that is to empower, to inspire, and to offer hope to women so that you can fulfill your God-given purpose. Okay, so here's where I'm going to go next. So as I mentioned earlier in the show, that our last conference, She Shines conference, our third annual, and our theme was It's About Time. And if you recall, leading up to the conference, I would come on Facebook Live just to remind you about the conference and our guests and what we have planned, and inviting you to register to attend. And every now and then I would challenge those who were listening and watching, and talking about our theme. It's about time. Well, little did I know that it was became clear to me that Monday after the conference, I could fill in the blank. It's about time to, and for me, for She Shines, it was time for us to give birth. I didn't know it back then, but it became so real, and it just manifested itself. Now, just briefly, um, many of you know that I lost my father. My father passed last year. As a matter of fact, this time last yesterday would have been the first year, um, and I have been acknowledging his homegoing. And I wrestled with, should I do the conference that coming month, November, just because, as all of when your a loved one has passed away and you're going through all this transition. And I did not make the decision until late August. And so a lot of time has lapsed, and I'm trying to play catch up and get things in order, and planning and preparing for November's conference. And praise God, we were able to, host the conference. But little did I know, and it dawned on me that was September, October, November, three, right? 3 months. On the third month, that's when we hosted the conference. And I'm like, oh my gosh. Three, for those of you women, men, I'm quite sure you're familiar with this, but more so women. Um, I was giving birth. I gave birth. Let me put it that way. Trimesters. In your third trimester, the baby begins to transition, prepare him or herself to be born, to come out the womb, right? Transition. And it was in November, the third month, the month that we hosted the conference, it dawned on me that God, in his sovereignty and his plan, was for me to give birth. So you're saying birth to what? Nah, it's not a real baby. Those days are over. But I gave birth. Well, what did I give birth to? We, and let me say, use the pronoun we, celebrating sisterhood, She Shines Conference. We gave birth to a pilot initiative. I call it a pilot initiative, and it's entitled SOAR. So, what does SOAR stand for? SOAR stands for S, Sisters on the Rise, SOR, Sisters on the Rise, and Shine. They are shining. We gave birth to 6 amazing, phenomenal young adult women who are now our SOAR sisters. Sisters on the Rise and Shine. We gave birth, hear me, to 6 amazing, phenomenal, like smart, funny, engaging women. I reached out to, the Lord had laid on my heart and told me to identify 6 young women. And I'm like, 6? Why 6? And then who are these young women? And God said to me to reach out to the young ladies who participated, who served on the panel at the She Shines conference. And we are seasoned, mature women to pour into these women, right? To provide opportunities to expose them, to heighten their awareness, right? To help them along their journey, right? To build them up in the faith, to be honest and relevant and real in with our conversations, as we engage them, excuse me, in conversations. And I'm like, oh my God. And I reached out to all six of these ladies. I didn't reach out to them in a group setting, individually. So they didn't know that I was reaching out to them. They know each other, but they did not know. And they all said yes. I was floored. I was amazed. And I'm like, Lord, something's happening here, right? Bottom line, because I really want to get them on, I want to introduce them to you. So the bottom line is, the Lord said to me, Robin, She Shines Conference have given birth now to young adult women on the rise who are shining. That in their respective places, spaces where they go, their environments, their circles, these women shine. And the older women, the seasoned women, are to come alongside and to pour into these women. I believe some of you guys are already getting where I'm going. And for those who don't know where I'm going, remember in the Bible, God instructed women, informed, gave a mandate, put a mandate out, and said the older women in the book of Titus, Titus chapter 2, are to come alongside and speak life. I'm contemporizing it, okay? This is the Robin version. And to train them, I say that in air quotes, right? To lock arm in arm with them as they continue on, as they embark upon their journey. And so, SOAR Sisters on the Rise is simply a modern day form of the Titus 2 women, excuse me, who come alongside to train, to nurture, to love on our young women. They need us, we need them. It's not so much us telling them what to do and how to do it, but engaging them along the way. And the wisdom that we have obtained from our personal experiences, our professional experiences, we now can share our lived experiences and helping them, pouring into them. So without further ado, everybody listen up. I'm so excited to introduce to you all the She Shines Soar Sisters on the Rise who shine. Yay! Put your hands together. Ladies. Come on. Where are you? Okay, one is here. Because I'm sitting, hey! That's Fumi, that's Raven. Hey, Ray. And then, wait, hold on. We got LaVon here. Hey, LaVon. Now, y'all know LaVon because she is our She Shines Conference red carpet hostess. And then we have along with us my cousin Fran. Hey, Fran, who is partnering with me, walking me through this as we venture out with this pilot initiative. We have two other women, young adult women who were not able to join us. That is Jennifer Harris and Kayla J. Y'all know Kayla West. And so these six women, Dion, Fumi, Raven, LaVon, Jennifer, and Kayla, are our six women. And I'm so excited. They are our SOAR sisters. They are sisters on the rise who are doing their thing. And I'm so excited. So, okay. So we're going to let the people know, right? So we have our first gathering together right before the holidays at my home so you guys can see each other, engage one another. You know, we had great conversation. I hope my food was good. I'm not really a cook, but I mean, y'all are here. So apparently, no one called in and said, "Oh, I got food poisoning." So, woo! Thank you, Jesus. Okay. So I'm so excited, ladies, that you are now part of our team, right? Yes, Ms. Robin, we're part of our team with the Celebrating Sisterhood She Shines Conference. Specifically, this is your platform. This is this is all about you, for you, your peers, and we're just coming alongside to pour into you guys and to connect you guys with some phenomenal women who have some more years, you know, living than you have, but you know, we're walking this thing out. So let's start. Okay, and I'm going to start with the red carpet hostess, Miss LaVon Nichols. So tell the folks about, from your perspective, your experience thus far, about She Rises, and that's what we call for sure She Rises. So tell them a little bit about what we do, or what are our plans, and what you have experienced thus far, and why you said yes.
Sure. Thank you for having me. Hello, beautiful people. Um, Listen, Robin is my big sister, and I've considered her that for a number of years. And Robin has always been a person that I can go to for wisdom, for support, advice. She doesn't mind sharing the knowledge and the influence that she has. And so, I've always been just a supporter of what Robin has done. The conference came along, and I was like, okay, I want to be a part. Have been a part of the conference for 3 years, and we had the opportunity to, really have a panel where the young people were able to, the younger people were able to really share, and we had such a dynamic conversation. And Robin's wheel started turning, and started saying, I think I want to do something with this. And it's always an automatic yes for Robin, for me, because I know that her heart is in the right place, that she is hearing from God. She has an assignment, and I'm all about, God's work, and all about sisterhood. And so being a part of this has been amazing. Robin definitely makes sure that she gives us as much information as humanly possible, giving us all the knowledge and the resources that she has, but that's because she's so passionate about this. And so I'm excited to be a part. I'm excited to see what all of the amazing ladies that I get to, partner with are going to do in November. And Robin has us doing stuff prior to November. So, we have a lot of things that are going to be coming up. And this being the pilot, I definitely see this being something where there are going to be other young women who see this and are able to join us, and we're able to make this, a larger conference where we have She Shines, and then we have the SOAR aspect of it, and women can come together, young professionals can come together and really learn and glean from all of the amazing mentors that Robin has exposed us to. So I'm excited. I'm grateful to be a part of it. I'm grateful to be a part of this sisterhood with these dynamic women.
Thank you, Levon. And I forgot to mention, for those who don't know, I'm quite sure many of you do know, but I forgot to mention that Levon has a beautiful voice. And Levon, I don't think you remember, if you recall, at our first conference, I had you doing double duty. Not only were you our red carpet hostess, but you blessed us in song. Talking about a powerhouse. Oh, she can sing. Okay, so if you want to book her, you got to come through me. But no, but seriously, and you're up. You're nominated for an award, two categories or one category.
It's actually one of them is it's the rhythm of praise award, and it's 5 categories that I'm nominated for. And I just got inbox the other day, and I am nominated for another award, the Kindred Awards. So I'm grateful. Somebody said there was a prophetess that said that, and I think maybe Fumi, you might have sent this to me, where they said your name this year will be congratulations. And I was like, when that nomination came in yesterday, I was like, okay, God, all right. So I'm grateful.
Yes, congratulations. Woo! We celebrate you. I'm telling you, listen, um, let us get through the 6 young ladies and then we'll open it up for the next cohort. But what they don't know is you guys will actually be leading Lord's willing, the She Rises. So I am so excited. We have some amazing, some great, wonderful, doing their thing women, young adult women. So don't believe the hype, the negative media hype, or what they're saying about women, especially our young adult Black women. Oh, let me tell you, let me introduce right now 6 of them, okay, to you all. Next on deck, sitting right next to me, right, is Dion McCrae. Hey, Dion, same questions. Talk to the people.
My name is Dion. I started out as the original crew with She Shines Conference. So I was able to watch Miss Robin do her thing, set it all up. I was a volunteer. We did food, we did tables, you name it, mics. We was testing it all. But it was fun to work alongside her and see all the wonderful things that she was able to do. So when she asked me to be a part of She Rises, of course I said yes, because I believe in impact, and she impacts the community at large. She's always helping people. She's always giving back, and I aspire to do the same. So this is just a privilege and an honor to be a part again, and also to do it with other young women. It's amazing. I'm just excited to be a part. Yeah.
Thank you, Dee. Thank you so much, Dee. And I'm telling you, yes, she was, you know what? All of the women, yes, as I mentioned, all of the young adult women played a significant, important role in the She Shines conference. Look at that. And who would have known, right? Now going on our 4th year, and now they're having more impact. They're going to have a more significant role coming up in November 4th. But we'll talk about that later, right? So on deck, I'm going to call on, I think I should call on, okay, Raven Maddox. Hey, Ray, how are you?
Hi everyone. Hi. So I have been there for throughout the journey of watching my mom write the vision of celebrating sisterhood. For those that don't know, I am her daughter, her only daughter. And so I have been able to see the ups and the downs, the disappointments, but also the good times as well. And so it's very much a privilege and an honor to be on this team of wonderful women who all are of like-mindedness, who have different paths in life, but are able to come together to be able to share ideas and collaborate in such a way to take celebrating sisterhood to the next level. So I'm very honored. I'm excited to see where this is going to go in the future. I though am Even though I have been a volunteer working at the tables and things of that nature, many of you guys do know I am not a forefront person. I'm very much chilled, laid back. I'll say hello and speak from the background. And so it's been a pleasure being able to meet so many different people, come in and out of the conference, and being able to connect and network with such a large group of Black women, who are just destined for greatness and have a purpose and a calling on their lives. So I am very honored, and I can't wait to see where this goes with the She Rises. So thank you.
Woo! Thank you, Ray. And of course, she's been there from the very beginning, as she said. And I'll even go a little step further back when she was in my womb. But yeah, so I appreciate you saying yes. being a part of. And just to put it out there, this was her decision. This wasn't something like, okay, you got to do this for mom, right? She's of age now, and Lord has blessed me to to impart in her, and so that she can make her own decisions. And it's just an honor to have you. Um, at being my daughter to be a part of this, and also to put it out there, she doesn't get any breaks. She just because she's my daughter, she is held to the same standards and being responsible and accountable or for what she's tasked to do individually as well as collectively. This is a team effort. This is women coming together to work collaboratively, right, in a collective environment. And so now we have Fumi Sabi. So hi, Fumi, talk to the folks.
Well, I have a little unique part of the, uh, the whole coming together of this, and especially when after the conference, you called me and said, Fumi, like the Lord, well, I think you called me, and then I was like, oh yeah, I'm available. You're like, no, I'll call you later today so we have some time to talk. And when you said that the Lord had laid something on your heart about bringing together us young women, especially after being a part of the panel, and I personally felt like this was like the Lord answering a prayer that I had, especially when you talked about the mentorship and really wanting to impart into us and connect us with the different resources and people in your network. I was like, wow, I feel like this is exactly what I've been praying about, especially when, God has more for you, and you don't necessarily know how you're going to get to the more, but you know that you need people, and you're like, okay, Lord, how do I get connected to the women that I see doing the things that I believe you're calling me to, whether that's full-time ministry, entrepreneurship, running, planning, preparing for conferences, speaking, just even having the opportunity to speak. And so I just want to, say thank you again, Miss Robin, because I've said this before, but you opening the door for me 2 years ago to even be a part of the She Shines conference to speak, and then even being on the bigger main stage last year, which was like a little nerve wracking, but then was like, oh, everything's okay. It's just really, I'm really thankful because I know that this is something God ordained. It's the divine connections. And so I'm really excited to see how me and the rest of the young women, we can, begin to prepare for the conference later in November, and just really even cultivating the connections that we have, the relationship, and to really just walk in purpose and empowerment. Because when I think about She Shines Conference, I mean, the atmosphere is full of encouragement. It's full of empowerment. It's full of lifting one another up, because there's so many great, powerful women doing so many different things in different sectors. I feel like this is really just a great launching pad to just go do even greater things as well.
Wow. Thank you, Fumi. And she's absolutely right. Saturday was the conference, and then I'm calling her and I'm like, something is stirring, something is about to be birthed, and I just need you just to hear me out. I may not make any sense at all, right? It may not make any sense, but just walk me through it. And we stayed on the phone for a couple of hours. We really did. Mm-hmm. And then boom, it just came. It was like the water broke, and then out came this baby. She's on the rise, and she shines. Yeah. And I'm so excited about just being a part of this company of young ladies, young adults, and how you all each have been so helpful to me, right? To one of the things, to remain grounded and keep my ears to the ground and being sensitive and being aware of what's happening within your generation, and and how to relate and what the needs are and how best you guys, from your perspective, your experience, right? What is needed from us seasoned women, right? How we can continue to connect to, because some things that may have worked yesteryear may not work, in this culture, this environment, society today, right? And so we need that conversation. We need that dialogue. We need that engagement. We seasoned women, we really need to hear from you, to listen to you, right? And to be open and honest with you. And so I count it a privilege and honor that you guys said yes. And so we're all in this together, right? We're going to grow together. We're going to learn some new things together. And I'm just grateful for the opportunity that God has afforded me to know so many amazing, wonderful, seasoned women who are doing some great things. None of us are perfect, but who are just making impact in the lives of so many women in their community, in their workspace, right? Their workplace, but most importantly, in their homes, in their own personal lives, right? And so allowing me to say, you know what? Pick up the phone, make a phone call, say, hey, listen, we just given birth to this pilot initiative. She's on a rise, focusing on young adult women. And I would like for you just for 2 hours, just to pour into these young ladies, but not only just pour into them, I want you to hear from them as well, right? So we want to make it fun and engaging, informative. And so when we all hang up from our Zoom calls, each of us have walked away with something new or something that, we now are challenged on to help change our way of thinking, right? Or considering another way of doing something. And when I say another way of doing something, first and foremost, it starts with character. It starts with character, those values, right? Those character traits, right? But because we could be a master at whether it's singing, doing crafts, running an operation, but if your character is not intact, then you might as well forget it, because it's not it. What you do is only short term, it's only temporary. People will remember you more because for your character, your values, your standard, rather than what you bring to the table. Believe me when I say that. It's your character that's going to keep you there. So we talk about values and characters and our character traits, and how we can continue to develop that, to mature in various areas of our lives, in addition to, right, connecting. So you guys now have some contacts, your own contacts, establishing new contacts, and expanding your networks. I won't mention a name, but the ladies had an opportunity to speak to someone and engage in conversation thus far with my sister. Well, now I won't say the name, but someone who is a senior VP of HR Global for GSK over in London. I had so many notes that I took, right? And so again, and then we had someone I connected them to, and they had conversation from a woman down in Florida, right? Now come on here. Before all that, they didn't know these women, but now they do, right? And they enjoy pouring in and sharing their lives and being transparent, right? We have some other phenomenal women that we have lined up. It's just, and I said this before, and I'll probably say it again and again and again. High school, college, they were like, and I'm telling on myself regarding my age, high school, college, telephone, telegraph, telerobin. If you tell a Robin, then guess what's going to happen? People are going to be connected, right? And so that's what it's all about, just connecting people, right? connecting the right people with the right people for a right purpose, right? It's a win-win. It's a win-win. And so here we have with us on our Facebook Live another dynamic, seasoned woman who's part of, She Rises and Shines in her own right, and who was there at the beginning when we kicked it off at my home. Fran, we want to welcome you. We want to hear from you. And Fran has the experience working with young adults, young women, and she's going to share a little bit. Well, she's retired now, but so we think she is, but she's retired now. But share your experience and why you've come alongside. And I'm so appreciative of you coming alongside to help me as we are developing this initiative. And I don't know if initiative now is the right word or whatever. That's what comes to mind. But pouring into our young adult women. So Fran, here's everyone. So here you go.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you so much, Robin. I appreciate this opportunity because I always look at opportunities like this as being a part of God's plan. And wherever I see God moving, I want to be there. I want to be a part of it as long as that's what He wants me to do. And I clearly see that this is an area where I can at least be able to share my gifts, talents, abilities, advice, mentoring, coaching, whatever the need may be. And so I'm excited about what's going on. I'm excited about how it came about because, we knew it was the Lord. Robin she started talking. She was talking. And before you know it, there was an entity that had been established. And so I thank God for that, with the background, as Robin mentioned, in higher education and working with a lot of young adults, and even now as they're progressing in life, still being able to be in their lives as they're marrying and having children. It's another dimension of just pouring into those who are younger than me, but also being able to just encourage them as they go on in life. And so I'm excited. And when I met all of the ladies at the first initial meeting, I was so impressed. And I walked away saying, am I ready to deal with this bunch? Because their conversations were, definitely, and they definitely are intelligent and the like, but they're also very accomplished. So, it's like, what can I offer them? God has a plan. He's gonna put some things in place. So I'm excited to be working with this wonderful group of young women, and I'm just hoping that the Lord will be able to use me to the fullest. So yeah, looking forward, ladies. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, this is so good. And as we're just sitting here today and announcing to the world, if you will, about She's on the Rise, SOAR, SOR, She's on the Rise, and She Shines. And as I mentioned before, each and every one of these young ladies, and the two who are not able to be here with us today, they are shining in their own rights, in their own way. And so it's just simply, if we as seasoned women can come alongside to support, to lend the support and the help, and to pour into them, and to, however and whatever that looks like, so they will continue on their journey, right? Then, what is the song that one of the lyrics? Then I know for me, my living is not in vain. Thank you, Dion. The old gospel hymn singer over here, right? My living is not in vain. And that's what it's all about. It really is pouring into our young women, whether they decide to get married or not, have children or not, whether they decide to remain here in Philadelphia, the tri-state area, whether they decide, to relocate, whether they decide, to change careers, they will know that they now have a network of women that they can always pick up the phone, call, text, email, and we will be there to support them and to make sure that help them along the way as they realize their dreams, right, as they fulfill their purpose. And I'm going as far as saying, even if they stumble or as we would say in church, fall along the way, that they know they have a go-to, right? They do. Because each and every one of us, to thine own self be true, we did not always get it right. We did not always do it right, but we found safety in those who we felt that we can trust, and those who we can go to and say, hey, I messed up. Or don't even say, hey, I messed up, but they know they messed up and they're having a hard time saying that they messed up, right? Because us, how pride gets in the way, right? That we start excusing ourselves. And we just want to say, hey, been there, done that. Okay, you giving a lot of excuses, but nah, we ain't going to go for that, right? Why? Not to throw anyone under the bus, right? But to lift them up, right? And to extend that grace, extend the grace and the mercy, right? Not giving all the time a pass, right? No, because that's not helpful to us, right? But to extend the grace and the mercy and the love that God, the same kind of love and grace and mercy that God bestowed upon us, right? The same type of discipline and guidance that God gives to us, right? And he shows us, right? And so that's all. That's really, in a nutshell, that's what Sister on the Rise is all about. And so we, the seasoned women, because I was thinking, well, I really don't want to call it a mentoring program. And the only reason why I said that is because I'm like, oh, that's so boring. That's so 70s and 80s. Young people can't relate to that. So I'm pulling out my hair and beating my brain trying to think what would be cool, what would be hip, because I want them to know that Miss Robin, she is like right there with us, right? And I'm like, oh my God, Jesus, help me. Right? Just give me something, something trendy, something that's catchy. Couldn't think of a thing. And then all of a sudden I'm like, the very thing that I have that I'm not too much savvy on, and that is Instagram, right? But I hear so much about Instagram and what is it? It's TikTok, right? And everybody's talking about, I'm a marketing, I'm a social media influencer. And I said, that's it. I said, we're going to have to see some women as this influencers, right? And I'm like, yeah, that's catchy, right? That's cool, right? That's like today's time, that's relevant. So we call ourselves the women who pour into these young ladies, right? Influencers, right? So they can have impact, right? So we can have impact on their lives so they can impact other people's lives. So I gotta get a t-shirt, See, I'll start to say seasoned saints influencers. Facebook Live, put my church finger up. Wait a minute. How about seasoned sisters, influencers, SSI? Oh no, we don't want that. Never mind. Let's scratch that. No, that's it. Just forget it. We'll just say influencers, okay? I'm sorry if I'm embarrassing you all, but come on. Listen, we'll think of something. We're just seasoned women who just want to come alongside to influence our young ladies in the right direction, in a direction which God has called them, to travel down the path, pursuing their purpose. So I'll just leave it like that. But I'm so excited. And so I just want to let you guys know, the public who's watching. So I think it was Levon, or maybe one of them, Fumi, one of them, and they were talking about, in addition to being introduced to various women from various walks of life to pour into them, but actually engaging them, giving them, so they're hands-on with the She Shines conference, right? and some of the activities leading up to the She Shines conference. So they have a responsibility. They have a task that, couple of tasks that they too will, they're responsible for, accomplishing. And basically, it's just coming alongside and helping us do this work because we're all doing it together, right? And depending on everyone's availability, because we don't want any of the women to crash and burn because, oh my gosh, Miss Robin, she has us doing all these things and I don't even have a personal life. Miss Robin, I have a date on Friday and you want me to do what? Oh, you want me to make some phone calls? Levon. Oh, I can't do that. I'm trying to get a man. Oh, no. I'm just joking, right? But I'm just saying. So, no, I'm lighting it up. But we have work to do. And what's important, because it's not about, and I say this, and it's true, I'm being true. It's not about me, and I just need somebody to help me, to execute. Well, technically, yes, but this affords them an opportunity to sharpen their skill sets, right? To develop, their skill sets, right? To even if they're not interested in being an event planner or anything like that, but yet they have that experience, right? They will gain that experience, right? Their ideas for, what we're planning to do throughout this year, that their ideas will be a part of that, right? So they can say, yes, I wasn't just there, in body, just making phone calls or, checking emails. No. Their fingerprint will be a part of other fingerprints, other women who are part of the team, right? For the purpose of, again, impacting the lives of women, young adult women and seasoned women, right? So they get to see their ideas come to life. Fran, you said something that reminded me of the scripture when you're talking about going back to when you and I were having a conversation about this, and it kept talking, and then boom, it came into existence. And it immediately took me back to the very first book of the Bible, Genesis, and first chapter. And as we recall, right, in the passage in the first chapter, we read, as we're reading, it says, and God said, he spoke it, and then he said, let there be, and it was. Okay, you guys missed it. God said, the word said, and God said, so he spoke something, and there it manifested. There's a passage of scripture in the Bible that says, life and death is in the power of the tongue. So we have to be very mindful and careful of what we say, what we're speaking. And I was just having conversations with you, Fran. I was just having a conversation with you, Fumi. It wasn't all clear. I'm trying to sort it out. It's all in my head. And I said, no, I need somebody to listen to me. Maybe they can provide some insight, even if it don't make sense. So I'm talking. I'm saying. And then look, boom, what was created? And so for you, Dion, for you, Fumi, for you, Raven, for you, Levon, for you, Jennifer, for you, Kayla, whatever you say out your mouth about you, your dreams, your goals, your ambitions, your desires, right? There's a scripture, it's in Mark, you shall have what you say. I believe it's in Mark. Don't quote me on that. I'm just saying, just say it. Have those conversations. Don't just have those conversations with yourself, right? Speak those things to those who you entrust, who you believe will, have your best interest at heart. Speak those things to individuals. Find an individual or individuals who are smarter than you, may not be in the same career path or desire. They may be a veterinarian, but you can talk to that person. How did you get here? Now that you're providing services for animals, right? What did it take? Well, my interest is not being a veterinarian. Did I say vegetarian earlier? Well, veterinarian, right? But I desire to be a teacher. But have those, you're laughing at me, friend, but have those conversations, right? With people who are smarter. And I would encourage you to have and engage in conversations with people who don't look like you, where you live, what school you attended. You never know. Have those conversations, right? Declare and say, this is what I'm pursuing, or I desire to pursue. This is my dream job, that I'm focusing on, right? Or this is my interest in being a volunteer, at a hospital, right? Say those things, have those conversations. I don't know all the answers, I don't know where to start, but at least you're having the conversation. Say it, say it, say it. Just speak it. But don't just speak it, there's action behind it. You have to do. There's an action behind it, right? You just can't say, I'm going to have, I don't know, I'm going to live in a $1 million community, $1 million home community. But you're sitting there, not you, but you're just sitting there day in and day out watching Housewives of Atlanta. You sitting there tweeting or what is it, TikToking? Did I say that right? Okay, Facebooking, text, Instagram, doing reels. See, I know that one, right? Posting reels. But you say, what is the game plan? And not only the game plan, understand this. I think I did send you guys a text about this, right? There's a process. There's a process to get from point A to point B. Allow yourself to go through the process. And the process is not always going to be easy, warm and fuzzy and comfortable. Absolutely not. But you have to have the tenacity, the perseverance, the wherewithal, being focused, all those disciplines in order for you to achieve your goal, your desire, right? To get the outcomes that's intended, right? And so I'm excited because all of this, we want to continue to pour into you, right? And like any mother and father, we do not want our children to make the same mistakes that I'm quite sure you heard it from your parents, right? That we made, right? So if we could caution you, if we can warn you, if we can prevent anything harmful from happening to you, you best believe a good parent will do all of that. However, that's not reality, because you're going to have some bumps and some bruises, right? We can do all the protection. We can put all the barriers in place. We can, pour into you the whole 9 yards, but you too have your own journey, your own life, right? That you're living and that you will be traveling down, right? And so I say to you, when you come against or when you face those challenges and those bumps and bruises, that's not your end. In the words of Donnie McClurkin, you got to get back up again. And I guarantee you there are going to be, if not one, maybe a few other women or men that will come alongside to help you get up, to get back on the path. Not my path or not their path, but the path that God has purposed and planned for you. And lastly, enjoy life to the best of your ability. enjoy life. Don't be afraid of challenges. Don't be afraid of transitions. Oh yes, it's scary. It's risky. But guess what? You got to tap into your courage. You got to tap into your courage, right? And take that risk. Cross over that threshold, right? See what's around the corner. And I'm telling you, with God on your side, if God is before you, who can be against you? So I'm so excited that God has entrusted us as women. And so you seasoned women out there who are watching and listening, I just share with you and I encourage you, you find yourself some 6 women or 1 woman, young adult, and pour into them. Share with them, take them underneath your wing. We all have a part to play in this, right? And God has just graced me and blessed me with these 6 women. And I am smart enough to know I can't do it by myself. And God has placed in my heart and led me to other women to assist me in this assignment. So I'm excited about the birthing of SOAR, Sisters on the Rise Who Shine. Continue to shine even on your cloudy day. I got sunshine. Woo! On a cloudy day. Yes. Okay, so what? I'm not up for a Grammy nominated award singing, but that's okay, right? But yes, always remember the sun is shining somewhere. And so just continue to tap into your shine. So that's it for now. I just want to share the world, you all with the world, and let you guys know that we're growing, we're expanding, and we're so excited about what God is doing through us and in us and our upcoming events. And so for you, and you, these team of young ladies, not a team, this team, that consists of these 6 young ladies, they will have a part to play. Doesn't matter how large or small. We have a big celebration that's coming up in June. So who wants to announce what's happening in June? June 17th to be exact. Come on. I don't want to hog up. Anybody want to, just let people know what's happening?
It's Robin's birthday.
Oh, well, thank you. You guys are so excited about that.
We're so excited. Woo!
Hey, Robin, it's your birthday. Hey, Robin, it's your birthday.
Yeah. And so they're going to help me celebrate my birthday, which is on June 20th, but that's a weekday. So we're looking at June 17th for a big birthday celebration fundraiser. And you guys are probably saying, oh my God, a fundraiser. Yes, it's going to be so much fun because this is me. So you want to celebrate my birthday? You want to just join in? So I'm saying join in. You'll be a part of, the birthday celebration as we support celebrating Sisterhood She Shines Conference. We're going to have more information that we'll be sharing, but we just ask all of you just to save that date. Right? It's going to be fun, laughter. I have 2 left feet, but I think I can do the electric slide, right? So we dance. Yeah, electric slide? Is that not? Okay, the Soul Train, the robot, right? We can do that? No? Yeah? Okay. Well, anyway, we're going to have, Levon, what's wrong? We're just going to, you talking about the stinky leg? Nah, I don't know if I would do that at my birthday party. Nah. We're just going the bop. How about that, right? Okay, then that's real taking it way back. Nonetheless, we want to announce that we're going to have a birthday celebration fundraiser. And we're celebrating my birthday, and we're going to do that by hosting a fundraiser for She Shines Conference. So listen, just mark that that date. We'll come back with more information. Stop on through, wish me a happy birthday, but more importantly, we want to support this outreach, this ministry, this collective group of women who are impacting the lives of other women. And, that's our mission. And so you can help us do what we're called to do and be a part of it. Also, now let me go back. We're excited. I can't wait. But you know what? In March is Women's History Month. We're going to do a women's her story. So every Monday, just for an hour, we're going to recognize and honor and two women from various walks of life, and they're going to share their story, her story, right? So we're excited about that. We'll have flyers and information to share. February, we're going to link up with the Dr. Marquita Williams in February, and we're going to do a online session talking about self-care is self-love. Those of you who know Doc, it's going to be a great time, a great conversation, and a lot of laughter. But we're going to engage in conversation. Loving My Curves and She Shines are coming together to do the self-care is self-love. And so we're excited about that. We have something coming up in May, but I won't announce that until after I have a meeting with a group of some amazing women. We'll have a great time with that event. Right, Dion? We talked about that, didn't we?
You did.
Yeah, we're going to take it way back, and then we're going to bring it up. That particular event, we just have a grand old time. And then again, mark your calendars, November 4th for the She Shines Conference. Young adult women or moms, dads, if you are watching and you have some young adult women, listen, let them know to mark their calendars, because these women soar, sisters on the rise who shine. They're going to have a part in our conference. We don't know what it's going to look like yet, but these phenomenal, fantastic, amazing women will have their own platform. Yes. So we're so excited about that. Now, listen, I'm going to end by saying, if you would like more information about celebrating Sisterhood She Shines Conference, if you would like to support us financially with a generous donation, we are open to that. You can contact us at celebratingsisterhood1@gmail.com. We have Celebrating Sisters at paypal.com. We have Venmo, Celebrating Sisterhood. So if it's laid upon your heart that you would like to support us financially, we say thank you. We appreciate you. Don't forget our products, our t-shirts, our sneakers, our now, what is it right here? I'm trying to find it real fast before we end. I don't know. Our She Shines, it's right here, right in front of me. Our She Shines cosmetic or clutch bag, multi-purpose. You have 11, 12 brushes. We all like to shine and look good. Plus you get your little compact mirror. Contact us. Danielle put her information there on in the chat. I hope you guys have it. If you're over in Jersey, if you want to travel over to Jersey, you can go to Ephesians 6:12 Christian Apparel, which is located 317 High Street in Burlington, New Jersey. You can also reach out to Danielle, who has our products, at Danielle Paul. I believe that's Facebook or Instagram, Facebook and Instagram, and then also For Him Ministries LLC. You can check her out there as well for our products. We're so excited. Okay, so you can reach Danielle at For Him Ministries LLC on Facebook and Instagram. Thank you, Danielle. Right? for our products. We're so excited that we're in the marketplace. Woohoo! And again, proceeds all go towards our She Shines conference under the we're under the umbrella of Celebrating Sisterhood, which is a not 501c3 nonprofit organization, right? A 501c3, okay? And so we thank you once again. Thank you to our producer, Ken. You rock, Ken. Thank you for making this happen. And then we're going to close with parting words from Dion, Fumi, Raven, and Levine. That's the order we're going to close out. So parting words, Dion.
Hi again, everyone. We just want to say thank you for allowing us just to be a part of She Shines Conference. Thank you to Ms. Robin for creating a safe space for all of us. We're excited. We're looking forward to everything that's to come this year. And again, our conference in November. So thank you, and you'll be seeing a lot more of us soon.
Fumi.
Yes, I say the same thing. I'm very excited to see all the great things that will come out of She Rises. And again, thank you, Miss Robin. Just very excited for this upcoming year.
Raven.
So once again, hello everyone, and I am excited to see what is going to come in the near future in working with you ladies. So I appreciate you guys for being able to join the team and support my mom during this season in her life, and just imparting more wisdom and knowledge into young women. And so I'm excited. So thank you.
I'm so glad to be on tonight. Thank you, Robin, as always, for giving us a platform to share and to learn. And I'm looking forward to what God has in store for us this year. So thank you so much.
Okay, there you have it. Thank you all for tuning in. Please share this live with your friends, your church members, your co-workers as well. More importantly, because we want to continue to highlight and showcase some amazing young adult women who are doing some phenomenal things in their own rights. And we're just coming alongside to support and to aid them. So until the next time, take care. Blessings to you. Bye-bye.